everyone, Chivos here, bringing you another Football Manager 2016 video. It's time for another episode of my Pentagon challenge, and we'll get into things as we always do. And we've had a great season so far, a fantastic season, and somehow we see ourselves 9 points ahead of Pohang. I told you age would be a factor, and it looks like I was right. But the thing is now, we do have to look at what's been going on. So, competitions-wise, things have been going alright, but you need to check the schedule. Last time I saw you was against Blaney Shizuoka. We beat them 2-0. Matter of fact, we haven't lost a game since our first league against Blaina, which I find it hard to believe. You know, I just play and play and play, and we're going on a run. How we're going on a run, I have no idea. But we are, and I'm more than happy. So, we drew against FC Seoul 1-1. You know, they took the lead, we had to come back. We played against Ulsan, beat them comfortably 4-2. We drew 2-2 with Busan. Now, that was late. Lee Jong-soo managed to grab an equaliser. They scored through a penalty. I just threw men forward, and we grabbed a late goal. We then drew 0-0 with Songnam, which is the first time we haven't scored in a very long time. So the last time we didn't score was against Songnam last time. So we've drawn 0-0 against Songnam twice this season, which is quite incredible. They obviously have a good tactic. Now, we then played Anyang. We beat them comfortably. It was quite alright. We then played against Jeonnam in the rivalry. We beat them 3-1. It was 1-1, but Arnie and Bolm fantastic in the later stages of the game. We then smashed Seoul Eland 5-1. Emilio was sent off for them again. Twice this season Emilio's been sent off for them, and we really made them pay. We really did. We then played against Gwangju, rotated as much as we could. Only one goal. Against the K-League Challenge side, only one goal is not acceptable. I'm glad we got the win, but we should be scoring more than that, even though we rotated. Not good. We then played against Suwon Blue Wings, and we beat them 4-1. Jun ended up on the score sheet, which makes me quite happy, so it's good to see that. But, you know, 4-1 domination. Then we played against Jeju. Now, this was a crazy game. Han scored for them. Then, what else could we do? We had to play it forward. You know, that's all we really could do. We had to just keep pushing forward. And when we go down, we've got to attack. So, that's what we did, and it paid off. We did pick up a point. Not the best result, but it did enough. Now, we do play against Pohang today in a top-of-the-table clash, first versus second. We also play them in the FA Cup quarter-final, so we could struggle there. And then, in the Champions League quarter-final, we have drawn Persib. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. We managed to draw Persib. So, Champions League quarter-final. We've got FC Seoul will play against Pohang, which is huge for us, because either one of those teams will be knocked out, which gives us a clearer run to the Champions League final. Al Hilal have drawn Al Ittihad, which is also good for us, because another big team will be knocked out. And then Taraktor versus Al Ali. If Taraktor can get through there, we could have a big favour. But Percy playing very well. Mateus Felipe, the 29-year-old Brazilian goalkeeper, for them playing a fantastic this season in the Champions League. 4 clean sheets. But Percy are the team we have to beat. They have 6 injuries. We got 4. Have to beat them. Competitions-wise, we top the table. They've got 22 games played, 15 wins, 5 draws, and 2 losses. A 30-goal difference. We are hammering the goals. We're defending quite well, and we have a 50-point lead at the top of the table. Sorry. Then Pohang are second with 41. Ulsan with 38. So, dominating the league for the first time, really. The first time we've dominated the league. The question is, though, can we keep it up for the whole season? Probably not. Honestly, probably not. But we've got a 9-point gap. We've got about 16 games to go. So we're playing very well so far. We just need to keep it up. Obviously, Persib in the Champions League quarterfinal, and Pohang in the Korean FA Cup quarterfinal as well. Now, injury-wise, a few things to note. Lee Jong-soo, our main striker, is currently injured. He has a fractured wrist. He is playing, though, with protective equipment for 2 to 4 weeks. So, it is bad. As you can see, he's injured. So his finishing's going down. His free kick's going down. So there is a bit of a decline, which is not what I want to see from our star striker. We have Namjina, who's suspended for the fixture today. Andre Pereira, injured again. Only small though. Strained ankle ligaments. He's out for about a week. Then check Marcus Vinicius. Our new centre-back is out for another 2 weeks. He's twisted his ankle. And then, finally, Lee Jung-min. Not had the best season so far, but central midfielder out for 6 weeks with a broken ankle. You know, he's been out for quite a while. I do believe you check his injury. He's been out for 6 weeks. He's out for another 6 weeks. So, we're struggling. We are struggling for depth. So, I have had a look at some players in the window because it is the transfer window. So, here we are. Andy Hillman is a player I'm trying to get here. A central midfielder. He's English. Whether we can get him to play or not is another question. But I think maybe we could sell him on. And then there's also a lot of interest in a lot of our players. Lee Byung-min. Montpellier have gone in for Lee Byung-min. It's not happening. He's too good to let go of. At 25 years old, he's in the prime of his career. Can't let him go. So a lot of people after our players. Jun is wanted by Ulsan. And then Cho Sung-hwan. And also Jung Il-kun is wanted by Brescia, but that's not happening either. So today we're going to line up with the 4-2-3-1. Koya Yoshioka's found a bit of form. He's bagged 4 goals, 8.22 in his last 5 matches. Park Suk-yeol, he's bagged 5. Fernando, going to play the striker today. We don't want to ruin Lee Jong-soo. We just need to rest him as much as we can. So now we've got a bit of rotation, we may as well play it. We might struggle at the back today with Yu and Jong, but you know, that's what happens when you've only got 3 centre-backs. But next season, if we're still here next season, that's the thing. If we're still here next season, we've got 3 defenders coming through the ranks who I think are good enough for the first team squad next season. But apart from that we have to be here next season. That's the next thing. So, what else can I say? If we're not here next season, it'll be because we've won the Champions League, which would be incredible. But we'll get into today's game. We're going to have a win. We normally have a win. And let's see what we can do. So, we are the favourites, which is fantastic. He's just being rested. Forget that. Now, they're playing a 4-1-2-3 with a defensive midfielder. We're playing a 4-2-3-1. Or a 4-5-1, they like to call it now. I don't know, but we're doing well. We've performed exceptional in the league, and we just need to keep things up. So today, we need to perform. That's all we need. So, highlight-wise, they do have the ball. Here's Jang for them. Here's Jun. Fantastic. A rock in the center of the pitch. The youngster performing very, very well. Hopefully he can stay here for a very long time. Unfortunately, he does have a release clause, £975,000. Fernando also has a release clause of 1.4 million, so that is a problem. But Park Suk-yeol, another injury. So Fernando's going to have to play on this right side, and we're going to have to bring Lee Jong-soo on. We don't have a choice. So a lot of injuries this season. It is a bit worrying. Hopefully Park Suk-yeol's not out for a very long time because he's crucial to our Champions League campaign. So here's Son Heung-min. Son! You went to Pohang. Wait. Son. Ooh, I hate you, Son. I tried to sign Son on a free contract, but what do you know? He went to Pohang instead. Frustration. That is frustrating, you know. He would have been fantastic for us. I needed a bit more depth. I thought Son Heung-min, one of the best players in Asia, or one of the best Asian players, currently playing his trade at Tottenham. Why would I not try and get him? And he's gone to rivals, Pohang. Always Pohang. Why? They're obviously the best team in Asia, but we're third. Maybe I need to be more ambitious, you know. Maybe with the league I need to be more ambitious, but we're trying to win the Champions League, so forget the league. We need to focus on the Champions League. But it's a shame that Son's gone to Pohang. It just means that another South Korean player that we don't have. And that's frustrating. But looks like Pohang do have a highlight here. A very uneventful game so far. Really the first highlight of the match. There's Traitor. Let's highlight him. And Jong Il-kun. No. Cho Hyun-woo's come up big, but look at the trader. He's up. If he scores, I'm going to be fuming. He better not. Oh, that's clear. Jong Il-kun doing very well at the back. Now, I can't believe it. Trader and Son. Oh, lucky there. It's a corner. Are they going to whip it in? They will. Nam Tae-hee. Ball in. Front post. An Bong clears. Jun. Hasn't got the pace. Is that Jang that used to play for us? No, there's so many names here. Son. Finds Jong Il-kun though. He clears. That's fantastic for us. So, Son. Bodic. Maybe Jang as well. A lot of players that we know of, but unfortunate. Now, Lee Jong-yu not having the best of games. Do I want to bring Han on? I think I will. I should probably make a change in the center of the pitch as well, but I'll just wait. I'll be happy with the draw against Pohang. That way they won't pick up points on us, which is fantastic. You know, I'd rather them not pick up points with another game played. So, 84 minutes on the clock. We're going to make a final change. Kwon Chang-hoon on. We're going to bring Jun off. Jun, obviously, playing his first team football, he is slowly getting better, which is fantastic. But it looks like quite a boring 0-0 draw against Pohang today. Here's Chang-hoon, clears it. And there you go. It's 0-0. That's a bit disappointing for a live com against our rivals. A top-of-the-table clash ends in a 0-0 draw. But Ulsan, have they picked up a win? They have. They've been FC Seoul. So they managed to catch Pohang. So there's only a 1-point gap between Pohang and Ulsan now. We're still 9 points ahead of Pohang and 10 points ahead of Ulsan. So things have worked out very well for us. And it looks like we've nearly qualified for Champions League already. And we're only 22 games through. So Park Suk-young. Oh, no. 4 months with a torn calf muscle. 4 months. Jeez. That's not good. So I might need to go in for an attacking midfielder now, which is a bit ridiculous. So here's left back from Busan. Not too bad. Jung Ki-hwan, a defensive midfielder. He's not too bad either if you check him out. He's one of our resis. Not too bad. Then also 18 matches unbeaten. Now, this run keeps coming up on my news feed. First it was 5, and I was like, oh, 5's pretty good. And then it was 7, and then it was, I think it was 11 or 12, and I was like, well, we've gone quite far. And then it come up 15. I was like, how have we gone 15 games unbeaten? And then now you look 18 matches in a row without losing. It's because we score every game. We've had 3 0-0 draws in that whole time period, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. How do you get 3-0 draws? But oh well. But transfer-wise, just quickly, you check the squad depth. I am currently looking for another left back. I've only got John and Park, so another left back would be fantastic, but I haven't found one yet. And obviously, right attacking midfielder, we're going to have to find someone because Park Suk-young's gone. I think we might let go of Park Jun-bin at the end of the season. I'm considering it. I don't know, you know. We've got a lot to look forward to, but the point is we need the Champions League. Speaking of Champions League, that's when I'm going to join you against Persib, the first leg, which will be on the 18th of the 9th. So quite a while away. Still approximately just over 2 months until that fixture. But Persib, it's going to be a big game. I'll tell you, it's going to be huge. We need to beat them. And hopefully we can. But that is it for this episode of my Pentagon Challenge. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe to see more of my Pentagon Challenge. And hopefully I'll catch you guys on another video.